originality is fading. As someone who produces slop myself, I'm genuinely curious what he has to say on this topic. Although I will say that I think he's probably not gonna go after people who just do stuff that other people do, but instead people who do stuff that whatchamacallit, that is just popular, you know, even though it has nothing to do with it. Basically, he's gonna like go after grifters, I think, and not just people who don't just make original content. Because if it says originality is fading, so because if he does talk about that, and if you just take the title at face value, let's face it, YouTube had no originality at the very start. Like, everyone made gameplay videos at the start. Like, it's not exactly original. The only thing that makes it original is your own personality if you add to it, obviously. Which for one, you know, I pride myself on doing so. But I would say most other people do not do that. So yeah. Also, you might notice my camera. I didn't zoom in. I just made it, like, cropped it out and made it a bit bigger, just so it's there's not so much free space, you know, so you can actually see my epic facial expressions, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get started.
I am getting sick and tired of people not having originality anymore. Now, I brought this up multiple times on stream, so it's going to be a short yap. Speaking of stream, follow up, don't be lazy.
Short yap is bad, because that means I'll have to make this video less than 8 minutes long.
I am getting sick and tired of anything that's trending. Everybody automatically just wants to hop on that train. It doesn't matter what it is. You remember the crate challenge? I think somebody died. Multiple people broke their necks. So many people.
So I predicted it good.
Some kid died from the one chip challenge, but that's
unlucky.
The devious lick challenge, going into schools and breaking off the toilet and just messing everything up. Why? Because it's trending. And it gets likes on the internet.
I hate that shit as well. You can tell that I'm literally not one of the people who do this shit, because with like, look at Skibbity Toilet, for example. That shit got me so many views. I deleted that shit off the face of the planet because it's just embarrassing to you know, have like one video sitting at 35,000 views. That is Skibbity Toilet, and then the rest of my videos getting like 0 fucking views. You know what I mean? It's clearly just like a trend thingy, and I don't want to be fucking end up being called the Skibbity Boy, or, you know, the one-hit wonder. Got 35,000 views on one video, and then the rest is just 1 view per video.
And you want attention. You want validation. I'm getting sick of it.
I will say that, yes, that applies to pretty much all streamers. It just depends on how far you go, you know, on YouTubers or whatever else. Everyone who does this shit wants some kind of form of attention. Maybe not validation, but attention, absolutely. Everyone who does this wants attention, and to some degree, including myself. It just depends on, like, how far you're willing to go, how much of your self-respect are you willing to throw away.
If it becomes a trend to do this with glasses, everybody's gonna start doing it. It's not funny.
Well, to be fair, wasn't it a thing for like a little while that the YouTubers would put glasses, like sunglasses, on the other side, just for like a funny moment in a video?
It doesn't look right. It's
I remember
weird,
Felix doing that shit for a bit.
If it's a trend and it gets a whole lot of views on TikTok, everybody's just gonna randomly start doing it. If it becomes a trend,
is a good example.
Get off your gaming chair and smell your butt cheese.
Well, I don't want to smell that shit.
Just like that. If it's a trend.
That is. I don't think I would ever do that. That is pretty disgusting.
Everybody's gonna do it. I'm gonna say this again.
But he's absolutely right. People would do that if it was popular. They would actually just sweat on their chair, bare naked ass cheeks, sweating on their chair for like 2 hours straight. Then fucking get off their chair and lick that shit if it got them millions of views.
Yes.
Guaranteed they would do that shit.
The penis is the trending topic. I said this in the last video, I think, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying it until it's burned into your brain. Stop sucking the penis. Just stop it. Please be yourself. Some people don't even know what the hell.
No, actually, you know, I mean, to be fair, that's actually very, that hits close, bro. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people wanna actually just do what he just did, and basically cry about it. You know what I mean? How, you know, people aren't being themselves, like this little bit.
Please be yourself.
Do that. I bet a lot of us want to do that shit, right? Whenever you see fucking some fake ass YouTuber not be like pretending, making up some fucking personality or whatever the fuck, like the 10th fucking Twitch screamer, you know what I mean? Queso, iShowSpeed, Kaisenat, like all of those 3 people on stream, for 90% of their streams, have no personality whatsoever. They are just screamers. They just scream, and nothing else. Meanwhile, off stream or like during rare moments on stream, they will actually have personality. Queso is a great example of this. If you've seen his fucking interview with Jinxie, you will instantly fucking see like, wait, this guy isn't actually just annoying as shit kids entertainer. He actually has a personality, and you know, it's actually pretty cool. I'd love to fucking see him streaming with that personality. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He just screams and shouts like a fucking retard because it makes the kids happy. Like it's such a shame.
Some people don't even
it really
know
does piss me off as well.
what the hell is going on sometimes. You know? It could be people wearing a red shirt because
like, obviously nobody's here saying like you should not be interesting. But like if you are not interesting, maybe you shouldn't be a streamer. You know what I mean? If you're interested, maybe you shouldn't do this. If you but to be fair, I think everyone is at least somewhat interesting. And if you're not you know, interesting enough to like think that people would watch you, well, just you know, exaggerate that a little bit. You know what I mean? It's what most people do. I feel like I do that to an extent, exaggerating my own personality, but it's still me. I don't fake anything. A lot of people just see like, oh, well, you know what? My personality is just so fucking bland, white fucking bread that I'm not even gonna fucking bother being myself. I'm just gonna fake this personality and do whatever the fuck is popular. Like, you know, starting a streaming career where I just fucking scream and yell.
Because they're trying to represent the.
I try to be as loud as possible. I get kicked out of 3 fucking different apartments just to, you know, just to get all those billions.
Some gangsters or something on TikTok wearing red shirts, and it becomes a trend to wear a red shirt. Niggas aren't even gonna know the context of why they're wearing the red shirt. They're gonna put it on. It doesn't matter.
I wear a red shirt pretty common.
It's weird. They could hate.
Just saying, if that kind of trend did start, I think I'm on some royalties, and I kind of started the red shirt trend. I wear a lot of red on my streams, or you know, topless. By the way, I did do something on purpose, but I don't know if you noticed. You can't see my nipples. I did this to stop all the fucking little kids from crying about it, being like, why are you naked? You know what I mean? At least now they won't feel uncomfortable. Probably, I'm sure this part does not make anyone feel uncomfortable. It's these little boys that make them feel uncomfortable. So I just cropped it out basically just enough. If I stretch, you'll still see them, but you know, most of the time you won't be able to see them, so you won't be uncomfortable. You know, little uncomfortable child.
On why? Because they have the internet's dick in their ass. They're still gonna put on the shirt because it's a trend. They might not even give a fuck about the numbers or any of that. They just do it because everybody else is doing it. Do you not feel like?
Speaking of internet and YouTube, didn't fucking Susan Wojcicki die of cancer or something like that? How come nobody didn't cover that? Like, well, obviously we shouldn't. We should have respect and not cover the situation for some quick money. But then again, nobody fucking did it when other YouTubers died. When what's his name died, the black guy who killed himself. I feel like that's really disrespectful to say, but I don't know how else to describe him. I don't know his fucking name. I forgot. I didn't watch him. Everyone just made like a bunch of fucking videos about him because it was a popular topic at the moment, like him having like an episode and killing himself or whatever the fuck, mental problems and shit like that. But now when Susan Wojcicki, I'm not even sure if the story is true, but if she did die, how come nobody fucking made a video about it? I'm kind of shocked.
You're being like virtually penetrated.
Did nobody hear about it, or
that?
is it fake news?
You don't feel like you're sucking? Why don't people just like what they like anymore? If you like shacks, I mean, if I catch anybody that I know wearing shacks, I'm gonna put you in a. I can't really let you guys hear this part, but
what the hell is a shacks?
Really bad things. But just because I don't like the shacks doesn't mean you don't like the shacks. You get what I'm saying? If it's a trend to not wear white Air Force Ones anymore, everybody loves forces. But if it becomes a trend that everybody hates them, now all of a sudden everybody hates them.
Yeah.
Yo, why you got a pair of white forces on? Blood doesn't have any aura. I don't give a fuck. I don't want any damn aura. I like the shoes. There's nothing we can do about it beyond this point, but just sit there and take the d.
Yeah, pretty much. It's tragedy. It's a true tragedy. But good video, good video.